Oh, hey, y'all. It's Queen. Let's see, lighting. Relight on. Okay. All right. Hello, everybody. I guess I can take you all outside with me because I'm going to go get me some sun. Ah. I don't think it'll heat up the phone. All right, let's turn on the coffee pot. What you're going to see is an everyday house. I don't give a damn. Go clip that up. Since you clip it up. I guess y'all can see me. Woo! It's so nice out here, you all. Oh, that sun feels so good about that. Woo-hoo-hoo. So you all, I cannot see my phone nor my comments while I'm out in the sun. So just join us in basking in the energy. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that chair was too low for you, Bank, because this is too low for me. I'm not buying these kind of chairs no more. 6ix9ine had them low chairs. That's for them young folks. Bank, you should have told them you need a stool or something or a big old lounge. I know me. I'm getting rid of all this stuff. Like I said, I'm getting ready to remodel. Yeah. Woo. Glory to God. Glory to God. All I can say is, oh God. Oh, it's a nice breeze out here. It's kind of cold with that AC on in there. I keep adjusting. And I feel my nose tingling from allergies. I'm going to take my allergy medicine. Oh no, I forgot I was live. I'm just enjoying the sun, the breeze, and my meditation. Meditation. See, when you get quiet, when you get still without all the noise and bells and whistles, and I'm not talking about just no social media bells and whistles. Bells and whistles in your house, phones, TVs, all that noise. Get quiet. You need to be stimulated 24/7 to get your mind off of your soul. No, focus on you and clean up from the inside out. From the inside out. But don't never try to raise a 60-year-old woman. I'm grown, full grown. I don't motherfucking play with cooks. You need to be in a hospital. That's where you need to be. They need to open. Yeah, got to get that back on the ballot. Some of you all, you're not good citizens, good parents, good co-workers, good nothing, not even good drivers. All this road goddamn rage, y'all. But it's only a matter of time, because some of you have lost your impulse balance online, and you're gonna fuck up out here and get locked up. LDO. Last day out over some social media shit. We gonna see if it's just YouTube. We already seen 5 days of it wasn't just YouTube. It was a jail cell. You ain't gonna bring her old ass back on here? Bullying and harassing and stalking? Okay. Showing out for these people. People that sent your black ass to jail. Laughing in your fucking face. No, I don't get down like that. Can't nobody walk me into no jail cell. Because I want to be popular on social media, and your motherfucking ass still ain't popular. You will always have the dirt and the grime and the slime of YouTube. Talk their motherfucking language. Pretending that you're a good parent, we know you're not. We know you're not. It's on video. Now keep running your fucking mouth in Georgia. And you already got a case on you for doing the same thing. You're supposed to be coming back humble. You're another motherfucking young thug. Ungrateful. Don't know how to be humble and shut the fuck up. You're another young thug attitude. You spent them 5 days. Them 5 days should have humbled you so deep that you should have got your ass off YouTube and TikTok. But no, you still on here with the same old bullshit. Begging. Use another beggar. And if you think these people are into you the way you look and behave, keep on. You know it. You know what you look like and what you sound like. And pop it in the church. No, no, no. Y'all have driven the people away from church, and you thought you was going to drive them away from YouTube. No, we drove your black ass right into a 5-day jail sentence. And civilly, that's where we're going next, since you can't shut the fuck up. Because see, you kept on. Even after you left Bus Life, you wasn't going after Don D. You wasn't going after Kwame or none of the men. You was coming for Queen. You and Iceberg. So no, Iceberg better get his weirdo ass on. Because when I circle back, mm-hmm, you can't teach me shit. You can't speak to me about shit. Nothing. Clean your fucking lives out and find out what led you to be misled at your fucking age. You ain't coming up here trying to give it advice. No. Get the fuck on and stay the fuck on. All of y'all kids have seen you behave like monsters. The children at school you tell them about. And I know they got behavior issues. You can pretend they don't. And the behaviors will come out. It's in your walls. Put your black ass on and stay your black ass gone. Looking for attention. No, you know you're not attractive. And the more you frown and talk like the way you talk, you make yourself ugly. Very, very ugly. So I don't want to hear. It was all rooted in jealousy. I'm a businesswoman. I'm not a content creator. You're not on my level. We're not even in competition. The motherfucking ultimate showgirl. Can't compete with that. Get the fuck on. And I don't even be trying. It's just natural. I'm humble, grateful. There for 60 years. I've been provided for because I know how to treat people. And I'm a cheerful motherfucking giver. I ain't looking for nobody to destroy nobody's life. And again, I want to know the head honcho, the mastermind, behind taking a veteran's house, and you all thought the VA was just going to sit by and let that happen. Really? Man, y'all was intoxicated with greed. And you are facing prison time, so I don't want to hear it. There ain't no cleaning those videos up gonna help y'all clean out your soul. And some of you all need some time, LDO, to think about your behavior and surrounded in the cage you need to be in. You don't know how to be sociable, be civil. And really, after 40, it's almost, I don't know, So no one can stop themselves. No one can talk to Biz or this to meet your Lambert. Like what y'all doing. She's not wrapped tight either. And especially think she was gonna bring her ass here to have a show where people come. This girl, lady, please, you just as delusional as the rest of them. Get your ass on. There's a right way in and a right way out. Get your ass on and get some damn help. And anybody shouting you out and hosting you on a panel is still in their spirit. You the female biz in my opinion, Demetria Lambert, and I'm gonna circle back to you. You need some time, LDO. Ain't nobody out in the community to make amends for they nasty heart. They still on YouTube trying to grow a channel. As if somebody gonna give you their information and donation information after what you did. Lady, please. And you've been doing it for years. All of y'all have an addiction to this. Just like gambling, drinking, unsafe sex. And I heard all of this got something to do with attachment to kinky sex acts. It's all coming out. It's all coming out. And we can now see marriage license don't make hoes, housewives. Stop believing what these goddamn fairy tale people bring to the fucking stage. Their life are in shambles. In shambles. And sins will roll down. Not only from the father, but the mother to the children who, man, that rocks the cradle. You think your grandkids and your child, underage child, is unscathed. You left a lot of shit dumped off in your walls. And to come back after 5 days of jail and then a year of restraint by paper and you couldn't restrain your motherfucking mouth, it lets me know you waste motherfucking deep from the beginning. And we're going to go back to the beginning. I already got you. I already got you. So thank you for coming back in 2026 and carrying on. You restarted the motherfucking clock. I'm afraid for my safety. Tilda Holt. A year with a protective order is serious. You still don't get it. You need more time. You need more time. I'll be visiting Paulding County Courthouse soon. I'm still tying up loose ends in Fulton County. But I'm going to show you. The judge told you to get a dictionary. You're too fucking old. And you look deranged half of the time. You are another Lonnie One Love. I see you. Remember, y'all was the first two on the stage that day, remember? Sister T and Lonnie One Love. Look at you. And still, she keep coming around trying to act like you all this and that and put together. We seen your fucking black ass in jail with a mug shot. That you wanna be keeping up with the goddamn Bryant's ass down. You are a field nigga. Can't clean you up. Couldn't even jail you for 5 days and you get some fucking sense. Girl, please, bye. You can't teach me shit. But if you don't shut your fucking mouth, I got more lessons for you. Because you perjured yourself. I didn't. I took the protective order. Yep. To checkmate when necessary. Because this will get you over a year and a felony charge. I don't fuck with you like that. Get the fuck on. I can be cordial and respectable. But you are too motherfucking thirsty. And after watching that show with Lonnie and Monty, you was in on it. You ain't. So don't let me get upset and think about your black ass, because you should have shut the fuck up after a year. And when you got your black ass out of jail, you think, okay, it's a year. No, I've established a record on you and your behavior. You didn't even question why I was taking the protective order. That's how dumb you are. A cop's wife in there with a nurse. Sit your stupid black ass down. Use a field hand. No logic, no reason. You think you could talk? It's all about numbers, money. All money in, no money out. You are a liability in any business transaction. You're a hater. You envy and wish harm on others. And all you do is bring that back to your house. How many people been sick these last 6 years? While you parade like a fool, a field hand. You better get your black ass on. You don't even look clean anymore. You are dark. Like Jay Hustle say, you are dark. I knew what he was saying then. I seen your ugly ass up close and in person. You can turn all them filters on all you want to. Use an ugly little black little raisin prune. Shrivel up. Looking for attention. Looking like a teenage boy. Girl. Nothing's attractive about you. And you've been bullying because you've been picked on at school. I grew up in Florida. I'm from Georgia, but I know how they treated your little ugly ass. I was halfway cute. They still tried to get me, but I'm a quiet person. It don't bother nobody. They woke up the beast, the savage, and bagged the fuck off. Don't let this fool you. You ain't fool. You know you's an ugly little boy looking old man like looking woman. Strip you down. Jealous ass. I'm a single woman in the struggle. And this is my last time. My last time. God only went to them people about you up there, my ancestors. See, I couldn't pull the trigger the last time because actually I could have yielded the floor and allowed the judge to make his decision before I presented my evidence. I'm a very strategic person. But when he said, "Oh, that's your lawyer. You got a lawyer because you're gonna need one," I already understood. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. It was already dealt with. But I could have got the felony because the chess move would have been for me to yield the floor to the judge. You go ahead and take care of your contempt of court. And his ruling would have been evidence for my case I had against you for breaking the protective order. You think the judge would not have just found you guilty in his contempt, and then I went back behind after him and said, well, here's how she violated the protection order, and this is supposed to be a felony now, and a year in jail and a fine. I chose not to use that strategy. And you chose to keep lying and say, Miss Bryant did this, Miss Bryant did this. And the more you said that, the judge wasn't really going to lock you up that day. He saw her ages. What were we then? 57, 58? You saw them white people look at you. I seen them look at you. And I seen them cuff your black ass and take you to the back. And how all that big mouth, all that shit you do online, you look like a sack of potatoes being hauled off to the back. Drain all the flab and the prunes in your face. You looked like death. And those white people treated you like a field hand. The nigger that you are. Nigger. Fucking police wife and a nurse is in here. And you lying. Under oath, I put your black ass on that stand. Again, stupid. You thought you was going to gift the gab. I knew what I was doing. Anybody that loves to talk, let them talk. But under oath. And boy, you didn't disappoint. You didn't disappoint. So I had all the perjured stuff and the evidence of you still bullying and harassing. And then the judge had the contempt. That was his case. You don't understand law. I didn't have to go when he asked me. I could have yielded the floor to the judge and say, well, judge, let me see how you decide the contempt. That'll either help my position or my evidence, because my evidence was solid. My evidence was solid that day. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. I took my hands off it. And you gonna tell me that for these people on YouTube, you are still willing to throw your family legacy away, your household away? I'm not here. I'm gonna use the law the way it's supposed to be used. We had a protective order. You will be 60 this year. Stop spewing these false advice to these young people. Is God gonna deal with you about that? Your fake, phony, ugly ass. I seen you. I seen you. Definitely put you in a 4-point turn around. You still trying to run that mouth. They tampered your motherfucking ass down. Inmate 24688. You was a number. I told you numbers matter. We don't need no words. We don't need no name. You're a number now. Number. Get your black ass on. Your words couldn't get you out of that 24688. And you think you made you popular on YouTube. You tried to capitalize off it. You're sick. You are sick. You're very jealous of other women. And no, it's not skin color alone. It's a part of it. It's your upbringing. You weren't loved. Look at you and your attitude. Nobody with the kind of attitude you have, that is generational, passed down behavior from the mother to the children. The hand that rocks the cradle created you. And you think because you put no work in to undo this curse that your kids gonna be good citizens. They gonna somehow escape the hand that rocked the cradle. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. The sins of the father, the mother that rocked the cradle, it'll roll down. Ain't nobody your age I will play the way you playing on social media in this dark spirits. And on there playing video games like you some kind of child. Lady, you sick. Get yourself some yarn and knit. Get somewhere quiet. All them bells and whistles and noise. Pop, pop, all this noise in those computer game rooms. You need solitude. You need to knit. Learn. So you don't like stillness. Quiet. I saw that when I went you, all that fast driving, all that. It's too much. There's some DIY channels. Quiet yarning, knitting. You need those type of activities without no social media, at least an hour or two a day, until you can behave like somebody that's not addicted to social media. Because there's definitely an addiction there, especially after going to jail, senior citizen, and coming back, and you gonna come for me? The lady who put the protective order on herself just to snag you in it. It was my insurance. I'm always thinking and strategizing for a time such as this. You better ask somebody. Get your dumb ass off YouTube and shut the fuck up. Because I don't fucking play. You're jealous. See, I can do this all day. You can't do this 5 minutes. Because then you'll have to look at yourself and hear your words play over and over. Hear your mama's words to you. This came from somewhere. Your ugly spirit. Okay? You was called black and ugly, tall baby. You was called these names by family members. Ugly. You was called this by your family. And you ain't shook that ugliness either. Circle back simply with you. I don't even like the way you 2026 started your New Year's off with me. Going over there to them rabbit women. You so motherfucking bad. You ain't got shit to say to Queenie, do you? And you know they behind a lot of the shit that happened to you. Them rabbit women that you scared say a mumbling word about you because they got so much shit on you. I got shit on you too. I got a perjury. And I have a protective order that I took alongside with you. Just for insurance. You a nigga that use a field hand. Use a field hand. And we're gonna rope you up and hog tie you up. Like they did you that day when they took your ass to the back. You kept lying to the judge, and that was a pretty decent judge. But your demeanor, a stench was on you. And he just looked at you like, he didn't even want to, he tried to reason with you. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. Your age. You weren't no teenager in there. And you still don't get it. Okay. And if you're still doing stuff behind the scenes, don't let me find out about it. And all this new stuff that's coming out, because Iz was in on it. When I get some concrete evidence that you was a part of all of this shit from the beginning, because there's a reason why Iz would never go at Don D. And he kept saying, oh, Sister T started, Sister T. I don't give a fuck who started it. We're trying to do a major production. And you can't scratch my back while I scratch yours, nigga. You made money. And then you ran your ass to Monty Woodgreen, trying to throw me in the cross. I didn't fucking know you. The rabbit trial was over, but you had got addicted to that 15 minutes of fame. People shouting you out, calling your name, donating. But it wasn't real donations. You was part of the pot back then. Remember? That's why you couldn't say, be a man. No one ever told you to attack Dumb D. I asked you to reason with him. We're all associates, so to speak. Who talks this way? Is you gave yourself away, actually, with Doe's incident, remember? And then the guy that used to be your moderator that he gave you dollars to cuss me out. And you went on and on for months pretend not to see him. Then you say something in front of your audience, in front of me. And then maybe 2 months later, I see, and I clicked up. You say, hey, Knowledge Power, man, I was wrong about her. You got your wrench back. Sorry about that, man. See, that is punk bent over. Then a few more months later, he snaked you, and you went at him. You have some psychological issues that you haven't dealt with, boy. You ill. I don't know why you was on Monty Green other than for money, throwing me in the cross after coming to me about my picture, my back. being online in one little stage. But then I come into your chat, it's not my back, it's my face. And I say, Ills, can you remove that account that's using my picture? Full circle. You say send me a cash out or something. I think you still had super chats then. I can't remember. But I know shortly after that, the heavens took care of you. Boy, bent over. You pressed me. That's what I know you. Like, is it broke or something? The way he's carrying on? You know motherfucking well I ain't giving you no motherfucking money. You $20,000 in the hole with Queen. Why in the fuck, nigga? But you didn't care about Lonnie having my picture up or my backup. You didn't care. You turned around and did worse than Lonnie. And then you tried to extort me. I got it on video. I've had plenty of confirmations about your ears for a long time. Way before the niece. That again was for cash app. You don't got your niece all that money. And you circled around out of greed and came for me and so forth. I never will forget it. Ears, I'm gonna have to LDO you. I really am. I'm gonna have to LDO you here. LDO. That's good. And you kept on with your insane facts. I didn't know facts. You knew facts. I'm a respecter of person. I don't look at people and say, okay, they got this. You got a fucking background. I sat on stages with you. I'm just finding out you pimp women, and you tried to pimp me. Checkmate. Okay. Let me keep listening to this evidence that's adding up. Your sensitivities and all it. Brunswick has fucked y'all head up to the point in your old age, your middle age, you about to go back to prison. What y'all gonna tell them OGs in there? I know you're gonna have to make up lies and say you put hands and paws and Dracos and what they call them swishers on people. You ain't did shit but play on the internet and snitch on yourself on the internet for 6 years. And you did it with other snakes. All these snakes, they telling y'all, ain't nobody going down with them. They think losing the channel is going to be the end. Somebody is going to be LDO before it's all over with. And I say this because of the pattern and the longevity of it and the targets. There are so many advocates for veterans groups, all kind of stuff, the VA, and when the VA can't do it, they've already paid, they have a budget for civilian. Whatever the military cannot provide by law, they will refer you to a community expert and still pay. But the taking of property, dwelling, of a disabled veteran, nobody can see that. That was like, man, we're bringing other agencies into this, government agencies. That's a veteran. That's a senior citizen. That's a disabled. I was disabled just like the girl Biz raped. Okay? I have a disability. And like I said, I'm going to tell the story. As long as I need to tell it, write it, produce it, I'm going to tell the story of how my grandmother, in her teenage years, lifted her whole bloodline up and out of poverty. Her brother-in-law is her daddy, her cousins. And Timothy Hollister was a boss in the 1950s until she died. And she died after them towers all went down. She outlived my daddy and all the people she took care of. There was a few, younger generation left, but this one at the helm of the Bryant family. A widow, military widow, lump sum pay, and then a check for the rest of her life from the military. And each with a cost of living raise, the woman, I'm telling you, and she knew how to make her money. What y'all call it? Flip over, whatever. You know how to make it expand. Yeah. And I tell you that you pass down these things not knowing because, yeah, I grew up. My father was in the military. We had house and stuff, and like I said, anything we needed beyond what my father could provide, my grandmother provided. And then when I started, saying, okay, I'm in the military now. Some of the men in the military now, they were weirdos too. Young, just like me. I said, I need some stability. Sergeant Major. That's what my daughter's from, a sergeant, master sergeant major, the highest enlisted, as you go up the chain, master sergeant major, enlisted sergeant. And my son's father was me. So me choosing these two men and they choosing me, the exchange. They're exchanging with no robbery. I was the ideal mother for their children. See, when a man tells you that, before he dies, that you gave him a second chance to live. By bringing his seed into the world and nurturing it. See, older men, they kept saying, this woman is a good mother. My kids went on vacations with their dad. They didn't even have me there, the enforcer. But they knew if I get word bite that you didn't know how to act, because he ain't gonna want to take you no more. And then you got to know how to act when I'm not around. Don't mess up your blessings going on vacations. They went Destiny Beach, everywhere. All to Lake, there's a house the family has in, I think it's somewhere in Virginia. A little cabin. The family has a cabin. They go there. them kids. Once them kids, he probably trained the kids, my daughter and his grandson. And of course, Lonzo, tagged along. And once them kids was independent, out of diapers, they went everywhere because they knew how to behave. The spirit of the mother was there. And the other kids, the aunties and everything kept saying, Jimmy, who's raising these kids? Do they have a... They thought the people, my children had a nanny or something. No, ain't no nanny. It's Queen. And he told them, she teach these kids. She do they help them with their homework. She sit down with them. Hey, this woman here. And when you hear a man appreciate you that way about being the mother of their children, and so they gambled and they came up and won with Queen, the mother of their children. And in return, the fair exchange equals no robbery. My daughter is the youngest of her siblings. My son is the youngest of his siblings. My son, father, had a wife, Miss Marie Johnson. So all his benefits go to her. My daughter, father, married, divorced. But it was like a 2-year marriage or something like that. Anyway, and he got kids, so he was already, like, hey, he don't care if the military gonna give her a separate stipend or whatever. He didn't want nothing, no benefits going to her. And the military only do wishes. So when I came along, young girl, they tell these old men, oh, they just here for money. They gonna be. He was in awe. So if you take that stress off the woman, she gonna be a woman. And whatever you need, I'm gonna man that out. And so when and I didn't, found out he was dying, he says, I want you to know I'm taking care of our daughter. And I didn't really want to talk about it. You know how us black folks are, whatever. But he said, no, because there's some things I need to get signed, and I want you to know what's going on. And especially because we are blended family. And we know how black folks do when folks die, they ain't going to honor the deal. He separated the deal out. Called my daughter's deal out. She got it. And I wasn't married to her. That's appreciation. That was a fair exchange. And no problem. That is what Queen come from. And I didn't even realize that I had walked in the same shoes, sort of, as my grandmother. But see, I was the veteran. My grandmother was the spouse of a veteran. And again, her deal was, in your early teenage years, you done lost this husband, you young. I think she lives, I have to look at her death certificate. She was damn near 80 when she died. Never married. She kept her deal. And I took the same deal. Oh, I had to be a queen on the chessboard because I said, I'm going to get that deal what I've ever been married because I am the veteran. we're gonna have two pensions. His and mine without papers. A woman that owned a funeral home in Camilla, Georgia, taught me that. She owned a funeral home with her longtime boyfriend. And she said, I don't want to get married at the funeral home. Made a lot of money. Because when they do business, she said, "That's my business partner. There are some things and credit and things you can just bounce off with you being two separate entities with two separate social security. It'll pay off in the long run." And the men that I with knew the love was there. I just, y'all got all these children from these other folks. I don't know. I don't know. And then my son's father was remarried or married. He had gotten married. He wasn't married when I had my child. I just let Sister T, the one that stole somebody's husband, say that because I'm not going to prove nothing to you stupid motherfuckers. I'm going to let the woman that went to jail tell us what the fuck she did. It's written all over this sewage. Do anything for attention. Not me. I just wanted to be home with my children. So, man, my grandmother, like I say, she was married and got the deal. I wasn't married and got the same deal. Plus, I was better. So I was with it. Uh-oh. Is that here? Oh, that's Sunday. So yeah, ladies, the deal. Honor the deal. I bet it on me. I bet it on me. I don't know if this phone went off because it's hot, y'all. Oh, okay, it's still on. That's good. Ugh. So, ladies, bet on yourself because that was a wild card that I said I'm gonna get his benefits and I'm not gonna marry him. I didn't. I manifested it, but I gave him life. He clarified and confirmed that his daughter gave him a new life. He enjoyed raising her. He was double retired, and he didn't have that opportunity with the previous kids that were now, we were the same age. Some of them were 60, be 60, just like me. Okay. So I do take high risks because I'm a high reward. Come on with me now, y'all. I'm a heavy motherfucking hitter, y'all. Heavy motherfucking hitter. And I you. Ooh, that song felt so good, y'all. My darlings. My darlings. Sometimes you got to hold them and know when to fold them. But always gamble on you. Okay? You know. Y'all take care. Y'all know I ramble. And I was caught up in my own world, my storytelling from my culture, my home, my upbringing. That's how I can spin off. I ain't got to remember nothing. I ain't got to remember no lie about somebody else's business. Who called ears at night. It's not my business. And the script was misread. Okay? Get the fuck on. Fuck gone. Like I said. Queen. Checkmate. The motherfucking ultimate.
them to shout, girl. I yield the floor. I yield the floor.